And welcome back to Napa Unlocked, and I'm pretty excited.
Unlocked.
I said unlocked.
No,
did I not say unlocked?
It's past tense. It was unlock would be.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, it's being unlocked at all times. It's new things coming out of Napa.
And what's coming out right now?
The first annual film festival. Would you believe that? Napa is going to have their own film festival. I'm so excited. Are you?
I know. I can tell.
I know the blood is rushing.
You're excited. I know Desi's excited.
Well, we have a special
Desi,
guest.
stop it. Off camera. Thank you.
All right, we have a special guest today. Okay, is anybody going to let me finish?
Who are you talking to?
We have Brenda Lhormer. Okay, she is the co-founder and co-director of the Napa Film Festival. Welcome, Brenda.
Thank you, Desi. This
Hi,
is
Brenda.
Great. Thank you. Nice to be here.
Nice to meet you.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And you should be excited because the Napa Valley Film Festival, it's never happened before. And it's 3 weeks from now, November 9th to the 13th. And
Nice.
we're crazy enough to not only do a film festival in Napa, we're doing it in the entire valley. So we've got a festival.
How do you do that?
That is great.
We figured if you're going to do a festival, do it everywhere. Do it everywhere you can. Give all the communities a chance to be a part of it. So it's a 5-day festival in Napa, Yountville, St. Helena, and Calistoga, all at the same time.
That
So
is
we
amazing.
took on the valley. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's going to be fun.
Is it one? It's just one film then?
101.
101.
101
Yeah.
film. We have surpassed the 100 mark.
Wow, that is great.
And
Wait a minute. How do you do something? How do you put something like that together?
Well, actually, Mark and I, my other half, I've got to give him credit.
You're a co-founder,
My
so he's the other
co-founder,
co.
he is the other
So you
co.
guys are co-co.
Exactly. And we have a team, a great team. We scoured through about 450 films that actually come to us, that are submitted to us in a process called the Call for Entries process. So anybody up around the world can offer us a film. And then we also go to film festivals all around the world and try to find the best of the best, or we're looking for films at other film festivals to bring the best that we can find to Napa Valley. So we've got narrative dramatic features, we've got documentaries, we have world cinema, shorts, and then we have a smattering of studio sneak previews of films that are going to come out in the theaters in December that are up for Oscar nominations and or there's Oscar buzz around them. So we are very excited about those too. We call those our tentpole films, a little more celebrity oriented, and then we've mixed them in with just this amazing, amazing group of independent films that if you didn't go to a film festival, you'd probably never see these films outside of your own home. So it gives the filmmakers a chance to get up on stage in front of an audience and present their work when they probably wouldn't have a chance to do otherwise.
Well, what amazes me
So
is that you
exciting.
have so many films, and
It's
how
fun.
do you? I mean, I know so
It's
many
a lot
people.
of movies.
So many people probably enter their films. I mean, how do you pick them?
That is a very good, it's tough.
I entered a film.
Oh, great. Did I reject you?
No, well, I'll tell you after the show.
Well, yeah, it's
No, I
not
didn't.
it's not a family film. But anyway, go ahead.
It is tough. We try very hard to be discriminating about our audience, and our audience is very diverse. I mean, we're trying to appeal to people who love independent film. Some people want to see dramas. Some people want to see comedies. Some people want to be really challenged. Some people just want to see short films. Other people want to see horror films. Well, we don't really skew towards horror films. We really want to stick to the art films. But we look at our audience and think about what do we think they'd want to see and what would appeal to them? What's going to be inspiring? What's going to be entertaining? What's going to educate and inform? And most importantly, what's going to start a discussion? Because we want the audience and the artists behind the films to talk, to converse after the film, meet each other over a glass of wine, talk about why that film
artists
was...
are all there during the
all
film?
the producers, the directors,
yeah,
the
that's
actors,
cool.
Yeah.
and it
They
really
have
does
Q&A
inspire.
too,
Yeah,
right?
the Q&As after every film, and then again, it's Napa Valley, so you throw in the food and the wine. We have
perfect.
wine tasting at each
Yeah.
venue, or in each venue. We have wine pavilions in each community. We have food events and various different parties and special receptions. So you're always bumping into, oh, I just saw your movie. That was amazing. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, great.
And it's a really intimate experience. And you can only have that at a film festival.
Now, are they long films? Or are they?
All different.
lengths?
Yep, everything from the narrative features to documentaries, like I said, and then short films from 4 minutes to 20 minutes. And you mix it up.
Now you're going to see some maybe famous actors.
You are.
Possibly, right? And
Really?
even doing their own films, right? I mean, directing them, producing them.
Yeah,
possibly?
actually, there is a great
You
film.
want to name drop?
I do.
Can you?
Well, I'm telling you, we're actually we're screening George Clooney's new film, The Descendants.
Really?
That's got amazing Oscar buzz for George. They say his performance is outstanding. It's Alexander Payne directed it. He's one of my favorite directors.
I love
He
George.
and George is fantastic. So
He's
He has a
dreamy.
little man crush on
He's
him.
dreamy.
He has a man crush
well,
on
people
him.
are like,
doesn't
is
he?
George Clooney coming? I'm like, well, he's been invited. We'll see. I know he likes wine, so you never know if he might show up. But we do have The directors from most of the films in the festival will be here. Many of the actors and the producers, the writers, some of the people who write the music for films. We have some of those talented artists coming. So it's a nice diverse set of artists and actors who will be able to tell the stories about how these films got made. So and in terms of who you'll see on the streets, Jeffrey Donovan's coming, Dane Cook, Julie Benz, Judy Greer.
I think he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He's actually in a movie called Answers for Nothing that's in our film festival, and it's a very different turn for Dane. It's a dramatic role that he excels at, and you wouldn't think of Dane being able to take on something like that, but he's great.
He's done some different roles, not all comedy.
Has he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. He's definitely branching out, and this film really shows his range.
So you brought a clip from a movie, Take Me Home.
Yes, I'm very biased
That's
towards
a
this
little
film.
rude for that. The movie. Right.
Take Me Home. Take Me Home is one of our narrative dramatic features, and it stars a very talented actor named Sam Yeager. But not only does he act in it, he produced it, directed, wrote it, and he not only stars in it by himself, but his wife plays his love interest, his real life wife. This is a classic independent film, made it on his own, scraped the money together, and put together something extremely lovely. And so I want to show a clip of Take Me Home, which is one of my favorites.
Well, let's take a look.
Good.
Let's take a look.
I can't believe this. Did you ask me if I had the rent?
Do you have the rent?
That's not the point, Dave.
You are a fake cab driver who drive people around in a fake taxi cab.
Before you get all in a huff, just hear me out, okay? Candy's the new manager's assistant. I'm getting her acclimated.
To our home?
Where to?
Just drive.
Morning.
We're in Pennsylvania.
Just drive. That's what you said. Just drive.
That's really clever.
So where are we heading?
California.
Oh, God, you're serious.
I'll pay whatever the meter says.
The meter would explode trying to calculate a fare that big.
2,000.
5.
Done.
6.
You're driving cross-country in a taxi cab. Your method of payment happens to be your husband's checkbook. Just curious?
Where's my purse?
I have $83 to my name.
So you're poor?
No, you're poor. I have $83.
I have no idea how we got here.
That's impressive. What with you driving the car and all.
Welcome back. That was nice.
Oh, good.
That was
yes,
really
that's
neat.
a taste of what you can see.
That was awesome.
You gotta try it all.
Wow, that is incredible. Well, you know, we're really excited to see these others. Now, you're promoting with a 30-second PSA on cable.
Yes, we are. Comcast is actually a sponsor, and so they gave us 30 seconds. We have an in-house filmmaker, Chris McCard, who banged this thing out. He's just an incredibly talented filmmaker, and so we have a little 30 seconds that we'll be showing all over the West Coast starting next week.
Why don't we show that?
You can be the first.
Yes.
Actually, this is the premiere then
Why don't you go ahead and introduce it? The premiere
of the Napa Valley Film Festival. At first ever commercial.
Run it.
Let's do it.
The beauty of legendary Napa Valley. The magic of the movies. This November, indulge your passions for film, food, and wine. Join the filmmakers, chefs, and winemakers at the inaugural Napa Valley Film Festival, November 9th through the 13th. The first time only happens once. Visit NapaValleyFilmFest.org to reserve your seats now. That's NapaValleyFilmFest.org.
Now that was some exciting stuff.
Thank you.
Wow.
That was fun.
That is great, and that's playing all over
the West Coast.
The
basically.
West Coast.
Yep.
Oh,
yep. Wherever
beautiful.
Comcast places us, we'll take it. You know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're excited. We've got a lot of highlights, and I mentioned The Descendants, George Clooney's new film. We're also showing J. Edgar, Leonardo DiCaprio's new film, directed by the amazing Clint Eastwood.
Right.
We've got Jennifer Garner's new dark comedy called Butter, about a butter carver. Did you know that there's really butter carvers out there? We're showing Dane Cook's movie that I said earlier, Answers to Nothing, and we've got Felicity Jones's new film, Like Crazy, that won her the Best Actress nod at Sundance this past January. So those are some of the fun highlights, as well as an opening night gala at Robert Mondavi on the 10th of November, and our tribute program on Saturday night at Lincoln Center, where we're tributing Judy Greer, who's she's one of the, if you watched Arrested Developments, she was on Arrested Development, and she's also in The Descendants. And then there's going to to be a to-be-announced Career Achievement Award that I just can't announce yet, but you guys will be the first to know. I'll know in the next 24 hours, and it's a big, big named actor.
That is exciting.
Very excited about that. Big name.
Are you going to go?
Big
Of
name.
course. I just don't know which venue to go to.
That's the beauty of it. Like I said, it's a diverse set of films. There's a diverse set of wineries participating. Try it all. You know, hang out in Napa, and then maybe go to the Walkable Village in Yountville, or go up to Calistoga and watch a movie in the airplane hangar at the glider port at Indian Springs. Actually watching movies in a glider port.
That sounds pretty cool.
That's kind of unique. So we've got venues all over the valley, and they're all going to be very unique.
Well, let's make sure that everybody knows how to get in touch. And of course, you can go on the website, NapaValleyFilmFestival.org.
Actually, it's Napa Valley Film Fest.org.
Fest, I'm sorry,
Just to
Fest.
shorten it up a little
yes,
bit. Yeah,
you're right.
And then you can call 707-227-7500, 226-7500. I got it wrong. I haven't been sleeping a lot lately.
Well, we'll make sure we'll put it up on the screen so everybody
And then
can see it.
we're asking people just to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all of the ways that they can keep up with the new developments and breaking news.
That's so cool.
So we're excited.
We look so forward
I'm
to
so
it.
We feel very
you.
honored. I kind of said at the
Thank
beginning,
you.
but we're very honored to be a part of this and
Yes.
the inaugural side of things. And thank you so much.
Thank you for
now, so we can be backstage with some of the stars because we.
You get all access.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about
We
Desi?
hope so.
Desi too, or no?
I'll
Or
think
just-
about it. I'll think about it.
Well, I just want to be a part of the after parties. That's what I
Oh,
want to be.
there's a lot of late night lounges.
Yeah,
late night
I have to
partying.
slip out the door.
You're trying to make another short film.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what you're going to do. Okay.
Well, maybe.
Bob Hurley stays
Hey,
on.
we're getting.
Yes, it's the.
We're getting the.
Okay. So
Thanks again, you guys.
well, yes, no,
Yeah,
thank you
so much.
Thank you, Brenda, for coming by. And guys, just remember that you can catch all the information on NapaValleyFilmFest.org. Okay,
Got it.
we're going to be right back with our. I keep on going to this camera. Why?
No, we're over here.
I know. We're
This is
over
it.
here
See
now.
the light?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
We have our next guest, Michelle Hawk, and
Yes.
she's exciting too. So come right back.
Don't go away.
Don't go away.